Hello, how's it going, everyone? Happy Monday. Give me a moment as I quickly fix the spelling mistake in the title. I can type. How's it going, Marcus? Hope you're doing well. There we go. The amount of times I want to accidentally I start typing like Epic Mega Jam for some reason. I don't know why. And then I'm like, oh, what's the word? What's the word? Grant. Grant. Grant is the word. It's a mega grant. Okay. Cool. We're good. Anyway, I hope you guys doing well. Happy Monday. Welcome, welcome. I did some editing off stream. It's the best way I can describe it. You know the joke of like I did some mining off stream from Minecraft? Well, I did some editing off stream. And it's better. The trailer's better. I'll show you guys. What's up? But other than that, I hope you guys have had a lovely weekend. Video came out yesterday on the 3D pathfinding. And today we're gonna be doing some trailer work. I'll show you guys where we're at, and we continue doing some more, mostly sound, I think, at this point. Sound work. And figuring out like if we want to change like volumes of stuff and all that goodness. So shall we get into it? I want to show you guys. Also, the sun's out. I don't like it. Oh, and I didn't. Of course, I didn't update the picture and all of that. Hold on. Let me just. Just grab you. I think I've only ever remembered once. I think it's only ever happened once that I remembered to actually do this before the start of the stream. There we go. No. You minimize. Hey, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. It's been a while. Sun is almost rising here again. Yeah, what happened? Is your sleep schedule fucked again? If you're here, I mean, that's the only guess. Let me pull up. Okay, well, I want to show you guys first the trailer where we were at a week ago, and then the trailer that you're kind of seeing here. Kind of, you want to finish your mover setup? You're motivated, so it's, it's at least motivated behind a good cause. Okay, so first we're gonna play the original trailer, and then the new one. And I think the new one's considerably better. One. Good. This is the original. no, stop playing again. So that was the one from a week ago, right? I think we can agree it's not the best. The new one's considerably better. So far. Hopefully we'll make it even better. You made us swimming for mover now. You only have to figure out a way to vault without glitching through the block. What about using the, I forget what it's called. I don't know if it's called mover, but it's the thing that moves the character according to like it automatically moves the character to a certain place at a certain point, so that way it will force him to like adjust the animation position effectively. I forget what it's called. It's been so long. I think last time I tried that was like 5.2. I think it looks like a 90s ad. Well, the problem with this is I wasn't happy with the text. People also weren't happy with the text. And it was hard to tell what was going on. So, here's the updated one for version 2. So that's the current progress on the new one. It is certainly slightly longer than I was trying to do, but I think it's better. Even watch them back to back, I feel like it's a lot better. So you're just reusing it, but instead of successfully vaulting, somehow glitched through the block, and the block also becomes passable. Like it has no collision. That is odd. That is odd. Yeah, the block shouldn't have anything happen to it. Yeah, that's weird. Looks better. Yeah, it doesn't look like you're trying to sell cereals. Wait, cereals? Wait. Hey, Turner, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Are you gonna put text though? The cuts from the game are definitely better. No text. That's the whole point of this trailer now, is you can tell what's going on without text. Like you can deduce what's going on. So I no longer need to put text on screen because the little bit of times there's text, you understand kind of what's going on. Like here, you could see increased base health, and when the number increases, right, you could tell what's going on. Same thing, and I zoom in on this one. Right, I zoomed in here, and as I'm doing it, you could see that the number increases, right? So, and same thing here. On this screen, right, we're focusing on the green bar is increasing, right? Green bar is increasing. And then as soon as your green bar increases, you go to this, which says choose card to unlock. Right, so there's text on screen. There's just not the old kind of text on screen. Right, this is zoomed in so you can tell what's going on. And obviously you have, you can pause, right? You can pause them to read like all the different power-ups and stuff. It's a nice looking video, but you make sure to play up the PCG angle because you're sure Epic will like it. There's not much to play up. How could I possibly play up the PCG angle in a gameplay video? I'll explain that it uses PCG in the write-up that I need to do, but in a gameplay video, how could I possibly? PCG is just creating the environment. What I'm gonna for gameplay, people don't care what it's made with. Like as a player, why do I care what it's made with? I don't think that's the point of like. I'd be like, oh yeah, environment created with PCG graphs, and so like there's not much to it. I don't know. I'll put that all in the write-ups, but yeah, none the trailer, I think. A trailer is a must for Mega Grand, right? It doesn't have to be specifically a trailer, but it needs to be some kind of thing. But you're asking Epic for money, not game players? Yeah, that's right. There's the write-ups. Yeah, right. If I open up their Mega Grand page. Right. Project media link, but elevator pitch, project details, and tell us some of the unique features of your project, right? That's where I'm going to put in. Right here is where I'm going to actually put all that information in. Hey, Kate, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. You cut that health bar part? No one will understand what's happening there by watching the trailer. Something to do with the upgrades you get before. You don't get any upgrades before. The first time you ever see this green bar going up is before you choose a card to unlock. And you see it again, and then you see another card to unlock. There's nothing. You don't ever see anything before. I think you're thinking about the previous version of the trailer, and you're confused. Just letting them know that you've been making this channel again, but that's not in the trailer. I'm gonna do the write-up, yeah. But what I'm doing for the channel doesn't matter. Like, I still remember a 1 or 2 submissions before. There was a person crying in one of the official Epic Discords in the Mega Grand channel. I was like, oh, I'm an what's it called? The thing I am, the instructor thing. Yeah, I'm this gold level instructor. But the project didn't but I didn't get the Mega Grand. Like basically just crying. I was sitting there like, okay, but why does one matter to the other? They don't care. They're just gonna judge it based on just the submission. And what you put in. Like, if I don't get it, I don't get it. Like, I'm not gonna cry about it. It's not a big deal. I'll continue on as I was. Put a GIF at the beginning, cat meme, and say please. I mean, that could work. I have to be like, please, pretty please. Be better without the part. I need to explain that the whole point of that is to explain that you're leveling up, and when you level up, you get a power up. That's the whole point of that. Now, could it be maybe presented differently? I'm not sure, but I need to show the XP bar, and I need to show you unlocking a card. Because that's a big part of the whole mechanic. So maybe not zoomed, but without zooming in, you're not even gonna notice them for sure. My channel does not say anything about the game. Sure, nice that you have it, but they need a sales pitch. Not devs are looking at this, but business. Yeah. No, don't cry. You win the prize. You win the prize. Hey, no. We don't do what are those things called? Participation trophies here. No. Feel good about participating, but don't expect anything on this channel. The cringe was so good. Participation cookies. Look, I wish I got participation cookies. That'd be so good. Show the reward selection without that zoom. It's not important all in the trailer. Just 2 cents. I need to show that. Let me rephrase that. I want to show that you get the unlock because we're fighting the enemies and leveling up. That's the point of that. And I want to show that. So it might not be important to you. I feel like that one's important to me, so I'm gonna keep it in. Depends on the cookie. If the cookie is just printed web cookie, then no thanks. Yeah, those cookies suck. Those cookies suck. Oh yeah, I want to, I think, do one of these. Yeah, dual operator, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, it's a little less harsh. Let's start. We'll do the same thing kind of on this. I've added camera shakes, which doing all of this stuff has really made me think about the fact that I really should be adding them to the actual game. Because having them in versus not makes a big difference, honestly. Like, for example, if I just look at, where's a good spot? Maybe even right here. Right, if I just disable this. So if I just show this, right? I mean, that's okay. But this, that little shake, I feel like adds a lot. Definitely something I want to add to the actual game as well. But someone should make a 3D printer that can handle cookie dough. Oh my god. I mean, they are 3D printing stuff. There's 3D printed pasta. You're working on your trailer. Oh, you're also going to submit, Kate? Nice. Best of luck. Around zoom-ins, like on last strike and transitions a bit. Not sure if it's good or not. I mean, it's all personal preference, right? There's no perfect setup for any of this. It's just you do what you feel like works. like that you like, and then and then go from there. Okay. Here's the first trailers that I'm making, so I don't expect it to be amazing, but I need to figure out a better sound for this. This is a terrible sound. I need a better level up sound. Jesus Christ. This. Mute this. That's my level up sound. That's terrible. I need to find a good one. I can't figure out a good level up sound. Also, don't mind that it visually does not line up. It lines up in the actual output. But it sounds. I don't know what sound to put in. Silent loss of collision is weird. I mean, yeah, nothing should be affecting the actor, I'm assuming. Oh, you're making a Steam page? Nice. You're not sure if it's worth even applying, or if there be anyway, like a small studios with multiple people picked. You have nothing to lose by applying. Literally nothing. Time. That's the only thing you have to lose. Your only loss is time. Which I feel is a very small sacrifice, considering the possible benefits. But I mean, to be fair, I suggest don't apply, because then less competition. Higher chance of me getting it, right? But just through sheer numbers. So in that regard, no, continue as you were. Don't apply. The only obligation is that you have to finish the game at some point. It's not like they're going to take the money away if you don't. So I don't even know if that's I don't think that's a requirement. Once you get the money, you get the money. Like, they can't stop you from doing whatever it is. But, you know. What do you use for sounds? Have you ever played with... I've never heard of that, no. What are you all talking about applying for? It's in the title. Epic Mega Grants. I don't know. I need something short. I need something short. Something that would make sense. That... God, terrible. What are these? Oh, interesting. So there's an AI thing, and there's something that triggers content ID, maybe? It'd be crazy if you get it but never finish the game. I mean, we could find out, actually. How many people that get the Epic Mega Grant never finish the game / project? Nope. Nope. Shush you. Can I filter? Finding a sound that's gonna work is gonna work. Can I filter? Oh, search settings. Here we go. No, I don't want safe search. Is there not a filter search here? Can I not like specify? Oh, here we go. Oh, that's at Hort. Okay, we're doing sound effects. That's not content type. Okay, authentic only. At least we can do that, so we can get rid of the AI stuff. Upgrade. Open source. What does it do? Simple tool for creating uniques? Oh, yeah, that's beyond me. I'm audio illiterate. You know, there's no way I'm making anything. You post your weekend tutorial videos on your Epic Games account? What does that even mean? Posted where? Epic Games? I'm not sure what you're referring to. I just saw it. Where is this from? That's a notification from somewhere. I feel like I've heard it before. Although I probably have heard this because I'm sure it's been abused in like YouTube videos and stuff. These are all like free sound effects after all, so you know what? That's probably it. I don't know what I want is the problem. Maybe like a button? Maybe a swoosh? Oh, we could go with something like this. We just need something short, right? Because... Right, we just need something short. Just be like, oh, you just... It transition. You got the level up kind of thing. A really long one just doesn't fit for a trailer. Like, in-game, you could do a longer one, right? I feel like we could use that. Oh. If I click download... Okay, just down. Oh. Oh. It's just Final Fantasy. Oh my god. No, hold on, no, I got better. Hold on, wait. Why did I even say that? There you go. I got that one. That's what we need to play. Unfortunately, I don't have the rights to it, so I do need to have the rights. Unfortunately, it'll probably cost quite a bit of money if I wanted to actually use that. Oh, you know what I should do instead? I got the perfect sound. one of 69. Nice. I do not know that one. I mean, I'm sure if I heard it, I would know it, but just by the name, I don't know it. Hmm. I've never used ICQ, no. What's a switch? Oh, like a light switch. No. I think you were saying whoosh or swoosh. Does this matter? Swoosh or whoosh? No, I don't think that will work. No. Unless a whoosh and a swoosh are different. No. Yeah, I don't. I wish I could specify a custom duration here. When? I mean, that's not the worst. Ugh. Nope. Why are they always so high pitched? Community tutorials on Discord. You just click create new button. Oh, well, like on their forums? No, I have no desire. Oh, I just also realized that you guys can't hear these, can you? Because I'm in a browser. I just read. No one said anything, but not being able to hear these. Perfect. You're watching a video last night, Veronica explained. She was talking about how you can host your own AIM server, but the question is, why would you want to? Oh, God. I mean, honestly, I feel like this is better than what I have. I mean, even that's better, honestly. It sucks that I'm not an audio person, so I don't even know what I need to look for. doesn't mood you. I just need some kind of just thing that just says, just brings attention to the fact that it went over, right? So as it goes over, right, it fills up and then boink, and basically boink, right? I just need to make a note of that, so it needs to be like relatively short. I can try the 2 that I downloaded. It's probably gonna be fun. I mean, it's gonna be better than what I have anyway. What about that?
Cha-ching. Cha-ching. Cha-ching.
Oh my god. I need to open up a tip jar just so I can have that be the sound effect when someone tips.
Cha-ching.
What is a synth saw? Synth saw? See, I don't understand this. I would never have thought to. I mean, I don't think this is the right instrument. I don't think it's quite right, but it's in terms of length, that's what I want. Are the rest all just super long? Dude. That's just a saw. That's also just a saw. I know it has the word saw here, but okay, well, I got a couple. Oh, jeez, my ear. Okay, well, I grab a couple. Let me take a look at those. Open file location. Okay, get rid of you. Let's try this first. This one's short. I don't know about that one. I mean, it's better. It's not good, but it's sure as hell better. Okay, what if I then also pitch it down? I mean, it's better. should be a little higher. Let's do like 8 here and here. In context, maybe? I need something like I need something, I guess, lower tone, I think. I think that's what I need. I need something less, not as high pitched. You've got mail. Oh yeah. We're asking about how many never finished the game. I forgot about this. Indie game completion rates are low industry wide. Estimates 20 to 30, less than 20 to 30%. I don't understand the point of this less than 20 to 30%, so less than 30%. You could just say less than 30%, right? What's the point of the range if it's less than? Because obviously 20 is already less than 30. So this is already a true state. I know it's an AI, but this is what I care about. Anyway, you also prefer not to make a sound there, but make a small card animation and card shuffle sound. We're gonna look for a shuffle. Wait, shuffle sound for a level up? That's your health bar dislike? I'm not showing you the health bar. I'm showing you the experience bar. Good sir. This is the experience bar. The health bar is up here. We're looking at the experience bar going up. Just because the health bar is next to it doesn't mean that's the that's the point of it. I mean, you say 1 milliseconds, but this is 2 seconds. This is a 2-second section. I know you said 1 millisecond, but 2 seconds is considerably longer than 1 millisecond. Again, the timing of this is when I'm in here isn't accurate. When I was playing it in the trailer earlier, that was more accurate. Because it just doesn't load the thing in time. But you don't want to sound every time the bar changes, right? Only in the level up. Yeah, just only in the last part. I don't know. Deep wind. I don't freaking know. Not wind, just wind.
Congratulations.
Can we go with that?
Congratulations.
You win.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
All of these are so high pitched. Was that the congressional attempt to sound? Oh my god, is it?
Oh, yeah.
I don't think it is. I think it's a little too far for Duke Nukem. I know what you're referring to, but I think it's a little bit far.
You win.
Why is it always? Why are they always so high pitched? So I click next. I click next. It's not going to next. Well, fuck me, I guess. Dragon Quest is a good level up sound. Oh, did it actually go? Oh my god! I actually went to the next page. Perfect. On? You know what? The deep drum might actually work. Hold on. Hold on. You know, as funny as it is, the deep drum might actually be a thing. Run button, run button, run button. I mean, honestly, and then I pitch it up, actually. Oh! Hold on. How's the background music? Huh? Huh? I mean, I feel like it's better than what it was. Do I love it? No. But it's a whole lot better. Use the Wilhelm scream for each level up. Do I want to know what the Wilhelm scream is? Should I just use that whenever the player dies? That's funny. I've heard it before. I don't know how you remember all these names. I could never. You feel so leveled up when you get a level up in those games. The most level up of all. Fun fact, I pitched this down. That's the original. I pitched the attacks down. Like, not all the effects, but oh, that's I've never played Earthworm Jim. I've heard of it. I've seen like pictures of it, but that's it. you hear the bounce? Yes. You can. Pitching things down can sometimes get a nice texture. You allow it to, yeah. Yeah, I've messed with like audio levels between things and stuff like that. Some things I need to make a note of. So actually, I just adjust those things accordingly in the actual game. I feel like this thing needs to have a sound. It doesn't. Oh, so do you like my death sound? Hold on. Also, I should probably mute the background music while we have this music. I'm gonna blend this. You. Like I increased this by 10. But mostly because the other stuff is just so quiet. Stuff like this doesn't have a sound either. DaVinci has really good audio processing. It's pretty amazing that it's free. Yeah, I have the paid version because I use some of the paid tools. But even the paid one, it's like one-time fee. It's great. I was like, it's worth it for me. Like as someone that's using it, you could say professionally, like it's definitely worth it. Right? Hold on. Go back. Do I want to? This is at 0. What if I increase the volume of all of these? Okay, maybe not that much. Okay, a little less. Do like 3. So you can hear as I hover over all of them, they'll clicks. But then the bigger click is the one that selects it. It's crazy. It's the best deal out there. It used to be so expensive too. DaVinci? They make most of their money on hardware. Yeah, they make a lot of, from my understanding, money on hardware. Wait. Aha! I didn't pitch correct this. I need to pitch
Ads
correct.
rolling. Paused so you missed the part where I Google the most basic thing again.
There we go. I found that place where I didn't pitch correct. I was higher pitch. I could tell. DaVinci was like many thousands of dollars before, like maybe 10, 15 years ago. Oh. Yeah, I know. I've known about DaVinci for like years. And whenever I've known about it, they always had a free version. I mean, when did it get the version? When did DaVinci Resolve get a free version? 2011, yeah. Quite a while ago. Yeah, over 15 years ago. My god. Blackmagic acquired DaVinci System in 2009. Yeah. 2011 release was widely regarded as the key moment when DaVinci Resolve became publicly available for free. I'm sure, you know, what you get then versus now is different, and I'm sure maybe you're referring to the paid version, right? But I guess, well, how much was the paid version at that time? Just out of curiosity. Yeah, there you go. That's what it is. The paid version what used to cost more. Yeah, now it's like what, $300 or something? $445 Canadian. What is that? Yeah, like $300. Jeez, what's going on? Holy shit. Look at the Canadian dollar versus the US dollar. It's going down, down, down. The hell? This 5 years just a steady down. I mean, you could say from around here it's steady down, but well, this is the lowest pretty much it's been. I just noticed. Yeah, that's 0.74 there. We're at 0.71. This is like 7.2. Yeah, there's a 7.1 there. Come on, I need to go up. I need to go up. Oh, it's a 0.69. Nice. Yeah, let's continue. Everything's getting more expensive. Yep. Yep. Things are going up in price. Everything except the income. You knew about the Bitcoin when it was like 50 cents. Should have bought some. That was a joke. I mean, like, look, I knew about the Bitcoin when it first, like, even before it first went up. But yeah, the hindsight is 2020. With that same logic, you could have bought Tesla or any number of stocks, back then, right? You would be in an equally fantastic position. Hindsight is always 2020. If you bought Tesla, Apple, Google, Nvidia, if you bought Nvidia, like 10 years ago even, you'd be in a great spot. I have got some sound effects, actually, for the spider, potentially. Why is it when I open it, it opens, like, in a weird spot? Maybe not that one. That one I can just get rid of. I'm definitely not using that one. That one's a little bit too mechanical. That one we can use. And we can just throw in some of these sound effects. Not that. Maybe that. Nope. Oh, we got a few, right? We can make the spider a little more interesting. Let's see what we can do with the spider. So, for example, if we threw you down here. Yeah, like something like that could be interesting. Probably need to make it a little bit quieter for these. But I think we can work with this. I kind of like that. That one. Yeah. Do I? Yeah, I think those sound effects add quite a bit, actually. I'm gonna go with it. Add them in. Just a few places here. And then we'll need to figure out a way of actually like adding some of this sound, some of these sound effects. What I'll probably need to do is set up some kind of system, like on certain animations to play a random sound. Well, I mean, I guess just I can create just cue sounds, right? And those have a random options. And then you could play a random one of these. And just hook them up to the animations. That'll work. You probably change the pitch slightly at random too if you need more. Oh yeah, absolutely. In general, I feel like in games you should always set it up to randomly pitch up and down, so that way you don't constantly hear the exact same pitch every time, unless that's the whole point. Like a UI sound makes sense for it to always be consistent. Like an attack, just having it be like either slightly louder and slightly quieter, or slightly like higher pitch, slightly lower pitch, just having a little bit of variety for the same sound can do a lot. Absolutely. Let's see what we do a little earlier. Yeah. It's not bad. Like it needs something here. You? That's not bad. And then we just need to have a something here that just during the death. That's not a bad one. Yeah. That's not I think that helps. Hey Zebra, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. And welcome in, Stormrun. Hope you guys doing well. Yeah, that's karate chop sound effect. I don't know about that one. You were thinking about making your sound effects pitched to the background music. You gave up on fixing your swimming vault? You hit the hay. Have a good night, I Thanks, bye. Although that sound effects, those sound effects, I think help a lot. I think I need like a thud or something for like when he hits. I need something. Let's see if we can find something. Is that the Vine boom? I know the sound. Is that I think it's called a vine boon. That looks adorable. Oh, Meryl. Yeah. I like the icons. Lightning, it's going all over the place. Oh, that's that. Wait, is that supposed to be Mewtwo? Is that supposed to be Mewtwo? Because I'll tell you this, it looks like a pregnant mermaid from this angle. I think that might be Mewtwo, but it looks like a pregnant mermaid from this angle. Mewtwo and Mew are on a spare, got it. Right, just I know that's the like the thigh, right? But if you think of like this is the chest, then this is the stomach. Then it looks like a pregnant. Mewtwo is debatably my favorite Pokemon. Almost exclusively because I watched Pokemon the first movie. Mewtwo is my favorite Pokemon. I say debatably because in a very close second, and it really is a very close second that I can't make. Maybe it is actually my favorite Pokemon, but is Haunter. I'm one of those few people that I think I don't like Gengar. I know everyone loves Gengar. I like Haunter, and that one is exclusively because of the one episode with Haunter that I watched as a kid, where Haunter was just a fun guy, well, fun Pokemon that just was silly and pranked people, and I thought it was a great episode, and I loved that Haunter. So after that episode, I was like, yeah, I love that. And then, of course, Mewtwo. And I love overpowered characters, which is why I love Mewtwo. Get the movie on VHS still? I mean, I would convert it. But yeah, is that like a wine boom? Nope. Nope. If Gengar gets you, he resets you to the start of the level or checkpoint. Oof. It's aging like wine in storage. It's worth something, or it'll just turn to dust. You're a gambling man. I mean, yeah, those are pretty much your options. Either it will become worth more, or you'll never be able to play it again. Those, yeah. Jesus. I need like a boulder thud. Can I just search for that? Boulder thud type thing? Like, not rocks, but I mean, I could maybe make use of that one for like the big one. Doing audio, like I wish I had an audio guy. I wish I had an audio guy. Yeah, that's why you search for impact thud. Actually, I mean, that one might not be terrible. I'm gonna download it. Why the echo? Do you like surprises? I don't. I think mostly I don't like surprises because 99% of the time, the surprises I get are not good surprises. Like yesterday, at like really late, I got an email from the CRA, which is like the IRS, I guess, in a sense, of Canada. And he's getting like an email notification that says, like, you have a message on a Sunday. I'm like, what the shit did I do wrong this time? Who do I have to pay? Logged in, checked the messages. Oh, they're just confirming that everything's good. It's like, well, don't do that. Stop it. No, just don't. I don't care. I don't like these kids. I kind of like that sound, maybe for the spider. But I mean, that sound for the spider is fine. Jeez. I mean, maybe if it was quieter, it could work. No, I'm just gonna download it. Great. I don't know why I put it off screen when I click download. It's nothing to hide. Jeez. Some of these sounds. You don't know good quality sounds that are considered to have depth. You're also partially deaf in your right ear. I'm starting to hear that. The government says stuff at the most inconvenient time. I mean, whenever you get something from the government, it's never good. Like, I have a check here somewhere on my table for like $15 that I got from the government. And I would have said, look, don't even send me that. Somewhere here, there's a check here for $15. Like as a, I found it. Yeah, I'm not gonna show it on screen. But yeah, it's exactly for $15. If it meant I just don't need to receive that in the mail that just says IRS, from well, whatever, I'd be like, yeah, it's fine. Keep the $15. The anxiety I got from receiving that mail was not worth the $15. I think it was state taxes I paid too much on, so I got $15 from state, but I had to pay federal. So I think it was actually California. Either way, no, yeah, because I had to pay like the tax person that did my taxes was just real bad. Never going there again. I'm gonna do my own taxes next year. There's websites. Especially with the Canadian ones were so easy to do because I did it online. But yeah, I had California state taxes, even though I don't live in California, because some of the work stuff was based in California. It just doesn't play anything. Like, these aren't great. You're honest accountant. You're lucky she's been doing your taxes since you became an adult. What are you gonna do when she stops? Well, you can just ask for her to teach you how to do the taxes. You're in a lucky position where you could just ask her and just be like, hey, when you do my taxes, can I sit in with you so you can explain to me the process? And then they probably will. Hey, Julianne, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. You're also editing right now. You wish you the best for your game. Thank you. You as well. Okay, let's just try the one sound we got. Like these are not thuds. I searched boulder thud. Okay. Let's take a look at I think it's the spell ones that I need. Okay, pass this. Here, this one. Tone it down a lot. Up even more. Okay, even more. Oh, what? That's not bad, actually. Yeah, yeah. And then if I did a little bit of a pitch change on this one, brought this one up. Yeah, they you know, more. Yeah. Nice. Just move this one over here. Yeah, I think that helps. She's halfway across the country. I mean, you could definitely ask. She's just up to date on tax laws and fines technicalities that you would miss. Yeah, but nevertheless, right? At least you'd know the process. The thing that I realize, at least for me, is I have complicated taxes, not because of anything like really crazy, mostly just because I have now 2 countries worth of taxes, and now I have like YouTube, Twitch, right? I have job, right? It's a mess. I have I have some money in stocks, basically just in the S&P 500, and that's like, it seems difficult, but like, for example, in Canada, the place where I do my stocks just has an online tax form that takes care of all of the stock stuff, and then I just put in everything else, which is the easiest stuff, and then bam, Canada's done. And then there's other websites. There's like, okay, just tell us, like, put in the numbers yourself, and it just does it all for you. It automatically submits for you and takes care of all of that. So I think I'm going to be doing that for the US as well next year. But you know, there's ways to do it that are considerably easier than they used to be. Okay, so for you, I don't need to worry about. I'm pretty sure, because I think oh no, I do when you attack. So here, I want to grab you. Also, I don't know if you noticed, early access Q4 2027. I'm gonna try to have the game in an early access form by end of year next year. That's going to be my goal. Now, it really depends on whether I can get the funding for the mega grant. And I say that pretty much exclusively because of these. Because I don't want to put the AI images and stuff in early access. I don't want to put the AI. I don't want to have to put the AI disclosure on Steam. I want to have it be no consumer-facing AI. So, and I can't hire someone if I don't have money. So, which is, well, by the way, that's why, I don't know if you guys saw. That's why I added the 2 extra Patreon tiers, and I pinged the Discord server and whatnot about it. Is I was just thinking, like, my main limiter is being able to hire basically someone to replace AI. Obviously things like music and stuff as well, but this is the bigger one, I think. So if I don't get it, we will see how it goes. No, don't. The witch hunters will destroy you. But I'm not a witch. I'm a warlock. That's very different. You shouldn't get confused in that. That's a very different thing. The witch hunter. Look, if someone doesn't want to play a game because it has any form of AI, cool. Game's not for you. I use AI in the concepting phase. But hey, look, if you did enough digging, every single game is using some form of AI to some degree. If they're using Photoshop, Photoshop has built-in AI tools, right? You have to make the choice for yourself. At what level are you going to be okay with it? If my game doesn't fall in that, that's fine. But I don't want to have any consumer-facing AI that is to the level of Steam, right, reporting. And again, there's 2 main reasons for that. One, because I know some people don't like it, so, you know, I'm trying to accommodate. And 2, AI is just not good enough to make it consistent. If AI was good enough to have a consistent style, like a perfect consistent style, and give me exactly what I wanted, then maybe I would like look into it a little more. But it can't do that, which is a big one. And I don't want to limit people who enjoy it. I don't see a reason to be like, oh yeah, don't play the game. But if you're so like, if someone's like so adamant about it, I mean, there's nothing I can do. It's too late already for them, right? Or for me, with them. So at that point, I can't do anything about it anymore. I use AI, like, I check with Grok all the time about how to do stuff and whatnot, right? So yeah, it's too late for that anyway. It's crazy with AI. Oh, I'm so glad I added the sound effects of the creature. I think that adds so much. By the way, this is the most sound effects and kind of stuff that I've ever done in any edit ever, by a long shot. Most of my tutorial videos don't have multiple layers of sounds and stuff like that. turn down the juice on him? I'm not sure what that means. I assume you mean just stop using it. It's been good with needing to do things that require searching, like blueprint stuff. I'm glad they turned down the power. Oh. I haven't really noticed much. Oh, let me actually do this. Pause the music. I wonder. How can I emphasize this? Is there a way of emphasizing that? Is there like maybe a glow or something, maybe? Right. I have to make a comp. Can't find it. Makes a comp. And then I can go back here and then here we can do this. Oh, but then if I do crop, then okay, so I need another one, and then do the glow on this. And then crop you. Huh? What? Well, this actually might work. Not quite what I meant to do. But Mm, is there a way for me to have the effect be only a certain thing? There might be, right? Let's open effects. No. Okay. That's what now? What could we do? How do you? Why does the crop get rid of? Hold on. If I did this, why does the crop? Oh, now it doesn't get rid of it. Oh, now it doesn't get rid of it. Oh, odd. Okay, let's just see if we can get. I want the blurs. Ooh, what if we desaturate the other stuff? Ooh, what if we desaturate? That's interesting. Oh God! Here we go. We found the look, guys. We found the look. Hue? No. Color. I want like a color correct. But just like I know there's the color tab, but that's not what I mean. I guess. The color tab. Offset lift. No. Saturation. 0. Okay. Guess we can just do that. And then we can do this. Then have another one. That does that. And then another one. It crops from the left. And then another one that crops on the right. This seems like a terrible way of doing this. No, that's not going to work because. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That works. This seems like a terrible way of doing this. So... Can I color correct all of these at once? No. Maybe? No. Oh, on color. Original needs to be a full color. There we go. In fact, extra color. There we go. Color boost. That's fine. We could try also darkening it. You're trying to open DaVinci just now and Windows freaked out because you installed some OFX stuff? It popped up in the corner about 50 times saying Windows needs to scan these sketchy files. This may take up 10... Oh, Jesus. That's not good. That doesn't sound great. If I did less contrast and less saturation, what is that going to look like? Is that going to be good or is that going to be bad? Okay, well, we can't do less contrast because that then really shows the fact that it doesn't fit. Okay, with the rest. So let's not do less contrast. We could try darkening it. Like, we could try doing... Is there not a, just like a... minus 0.1? That might be too much. That's too much. That is way too much. You try less gamma, though. Do minus 0.05. I think that's better. You were cursing because you couldn't get it to stop? I mean, look. Yeah. That would freak me out too. You click on the messages, open Bing, of course. Of course. Do you vibe code them? I mean, they're vibe coding a lot of Unreal 6 from my understanding. I think that's better. There needs to be there's probably a better way of doing this. Hold on. In DaVinci Resolve, is there a way to exclude, or just to reverse the crop? Exclude mask an area. Hey Max, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. There's no U6, it's stopped at 5.8, as far as you're concerned anyway. Go to the color page in the toolbar, click the window icon. Oh, you can just mask it, right. That would make more sense, wouldn't it? Color. How do you draw the mask? Can you just draw the mask? No? How do you draw the mask? You. Uh-huh. Well, that's gonna make things a lot easier. Can I just... And then we just go to... There was an... Wait. Where's the original controls? How do I get back to them? Shit. Oh, hold on. This one? Invert mask? No, that's not it. That's the one. I'm learning things. No building AI slop games is AI slop tools for you. We'll see what happens once U6 becomes a thing. You like using blueprints with C++? I mean, hey, if you know both, that is a very powerful combo. But they won't even kill blueprints? It seems like a dumb idea. Oh, no, they're killing blueprints. It's 100%. Keep in mind, they're killing actors. Blueprints are built on actors. So, inadvertently, they're killing blueprints. And now multiple people have confirmed that they are not replacing blueprints. There will not be a blueprint equivalent. So, they're killing blueprints.
Running ads. Stream frozen like my brain when the collision preset is wrong for the 47th time.
Oh, I also realized that I can do. I could probably do it all here. You switch your Godot? I mean, yeah. Do it. I mean, that is the closest one that I would consider switching to. Because it's, from my understanding, and I've said it multiple times before, from my understanding, what I looked into it, GD script is very close to Python, and it being close to a very popular coding language is appealing. To at least someone like me. You approach learning game programming from the lowest level first. You started with assembler, then C. I mean, hey, yeah, if you start with actual coding, then yeah, for you it should be easy to go wherever. For me, it's a little bit harder. Want to log in on 5.8? Gotta log in somewhere. I mean, if your game was already in Unreal 5, then yeah, you basically log in, right? You're pretty much locked in already. There were to disable this node. Oh, here we go. So this is before anything. This is after. So this gets brighter. We can desaturate the rest. That, I think, will work. I think that helps. I think that helps. I think that makes your eye focus more definitely on this line compared to the others. We can probably even push it a little bit more. Yeah, that's even better. I think that helps. Spent 30 years doing embedded programming where 32 kilobytes was a lot of RAM. So blinking into the light of having 32 gigabytes of RAM is a bit of a culture shock. Yeah, but you were there from the beginning. You gradually came up, right? It's not like yesterday it was 32 and today is 32 kilobytes. Today is 32 gigabytes, right? You were there through the process. You took one class at community college. You can deal with all the built-in data structures. There's too many. You make the syntax a bit over. The syntax is what is the reason why I can't code. I've tried learning C++ multiple times. Just syntax is my worst enemy. I'm not also documentation. I can't learn from documentation. I have to learn from videos. I'm a visual learner. You were there, Gandalf, 3,000 years ago. Can I copy what I did here? Oh my god, did it actually do it? Wait. Oh my god, I actually did it. Oh, holy crap, I can copy it. That's great. I think that helps. I think that really makes you look at this bar compared to the others. I remember I tried learning C++ in high school. That was the first time I tried learning C++. I still have the old C++ book back in my parents' home. Couldn't do it then, can't do it now. Freaking syntax. Goddamn syntax. You hate Java, but you like JavaScript. I tried learning Java as well because of Minecraft, but there were not enough YouTube video tutorials, and so I stopped. Genuinely, that's why I stopped learning Java. There's just barely nothing. I think at one point I was looking into making a Discord bot, and it was using some weird programming language as well. And I remember someone was like, "Why don't you use Python?" I was like, "Because there's no tutorials for it." It was used, I forget what it was using. Make a Discord bot. But like, I've tried multiple things, and it's always like I need to have it have video tutorials. That's how I learn. So Unreal 5 and 4 have been great, right? You didn't have a chance of couldn't end up learning C++ in high school. Java isn't hard, it's just annoying because everything is something. Public, private, static, int, really long name of much verbosity. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds like a pain in the ass. I like, right? Like the beauty of things like a visual node-based system is you just select it, and then you just see it. It's a nice color, right? When you make like every coder is like, oh man, yeah, but coding has colors. It's very easy to tell. Really? I disagree. When you look at coding colors and then you look at blueprint colors, there's one that's very different in terms of its visual aspect. It's almost like visual nodes are not the same as written things. You know, I think they're probably the kind of people that, you know, take the a picture's worth 1,000 words a little literally. So you look, when I see this picture, I'm just reading. Let's look at the trailer so far. That helps. Yeah, that also helped, that sound there. Oh, hold on. I think I missed that sound. Oh, yep, I did. Yup. Yep, there we go. Go back a little and replay. I like it. I think the sound effects add so much. Do you do the music for this? If we by do the music for this, you mean did I choose the music for this? Then yes, I did the music for this. I did choose the music. If you mean like did I record the music somehow and create it? No, I'm basically tone deaf. I'm extremely musically illiterate. In fact, anyone that was with me in college knows very well. There was a class where thought you could pose it. That's funny. there was a class we had where you had to compose music for just a single class. I got no rhythm of any kind. Look, I know my weaknesses. I don't pretend. Music is not one of my strengths. Look, I don't even listen to music. You know the background music that you're hearing right now? I basically cannot hear it. At all. It is so quiet on my end. And then, not only that, but outside of the streams, I don't listen to any music unless it's just there as background music in a game or in a video. And then it's just there, but I don't like actively think about it even. So yeah, me and music, just not a thing. Yeah, I don't hear it basically at all. Not on my side. Yeah, I've listened to it like back. I think like the volume of the music in the background is okay. You can mostly hear your sound effects. Yeah, when I tone, I mean, yeah, I can tone it down a little more. If you're talking about this, I'm talking about my actual stream music. Are you talking about the music in the trailer? Because I was talking about my my stream music. In-game music. Oh, okay, yeah, I was talking about my stream music. Yeah, the music here I can hear very well. You can't hear the stream music at all? I mean, like, you should be able to hear it. I see it playing. No, yeah, I can hear the trailer music just fine. Yeah, it's quite faint. It's not supposed to be, like, in your face. And it also depends on what freaking track it is. If I go to the next one. Right. It's background music. It's not meant to be like the focus. Yeah, you can hear it now. There you go. You also have music playing out in the room. Yeah, see, I'm not one of those guys. I never have any kind of music playing. Let me try toning down the actual trailer music a little more and see if that is better. Here, pause the actual stream music, play the trailer music. Just slightly quieter trailer music. I don't know if it's better. Judge the volume relative to every other sound you're hearing. Don't judge it based off of just music volume in general. Judge it based off the sound effect volume relative to the music volume. I feel like maybe somewhere in between. I went to -10 from -8. I might just do -9. Just a tiny, like half of that. change. I felt it was a bit quiet. But as you can see, like, it's at around minus 10 dB at this level. Yeah, I mean, I guess. Here, let's find out. At what dB volume should a gameplay trailer background music be? I said dB. Obviously, it's not gonna know for sure. The minus 18 to minus 25 relative to the full scale. I mean, okay, well, never mind. Yeah, I'm not putting it at minus 20 because minus 20 would mean that we basically just don't hear it. Let's find out. Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna keep it at words. It is the focus. It is kind of the focus. Okay. I'm pretty pleased with this, I think. Oh, that is a good point. I didn't specify. Let's specify. For a gameplay trailer, what volume should the music be? Assuming no voiceovers. That is a good point. Minus 10 to minus 6. Okay, yeah, that was. So I'm actually on the quiet end now. So if I put it back to where it was. Yeah, so where it was good. Okay. Make sure you, to normalize the audio when you render the file. What does that mean? I'm not sure what that means. I normalized it originally, but everything is relative to 0 dB and down. When you render your video, I don't touch anything when it's rendered. Oh, I okay. Yeah, I can have it auto adjust. I know what you mean. Because when you do deliver, you can specify audio, normalize YouTube. Yeah, I can yeah, I can do that. Here, let's do a quick. Do a quick render test. Yeah, it's always a good idea. Normally, I never do this because when I do the YouTube videos, I just normalized the entire track. This is the first time I've ever done like sound effects and all of that stuff. So yeah, you're right. This is a good step. Because before this, yeah, I only ever deal with basically one track, which is me talking. So I just normalized to YouTube and call it a day. Yeah, when mixing a bunch of stuff. Yeah, it makes sense. Makes perfect sense. Okay. Oh, I did custom output. I'm like, why is the file so much bigger? 119 megabytes to 1.1 gigabytes. At least now it will be in time. Stop. I'm relatively pleased with that. I'm relatively pleased with the trailer. Especially considering where it was. Sounds great. Good. Yeah, I'm glad I decided to do this. So that really focuses your eye now on the green bar. Obviously, some things I cannot control. Like, for example, I mean, you could see the different parts of the dungeon here, I guess. But like here, you can't. Like, you can't see any level things below. Here you can. You can see the dungeon below here. So like, there are a few. There's a bit of that. Not as much as I would like, but like nothing there. Nothing there. Yeah, and that's it. There's hints of it. That makes you want to work on your sound effects. I mean, yeah, this has shown me like where I'd probably want to add some sound effects, and also camera shakes. How many do they hand out? I have no idea. I don't know how many apply / they get handed out. You can find out. How many epic mega grand submissions are there typically per I don't know what they're called. Per session? Or I don't know what they're called. We have 2 time periods when we can apply for them during the year. I don't know what they're called. I guess typically. And how many are given out? No, not recipients. It's how many people apply per, like, there's the 2 times you can apply for it, but I don't know how you, what they're called, or submission window, I guess. Thousands of submissions. Thousands could be 100,000. It's still thousands, but only a small fraction, historically under 10%. Like, this is such like shit numbers. Total grants awarded over 2,000. I hate this kind of like previously reported as 1,600 to 1,800. Okay, now there's a range by 2022, 2023. Out of the 9,000 applications processed as of 2020, only 600 have been awarded at that point. But I need to know how many per submission cycle, I guess. That's what I want to know, like every time there's a submission time. That's what I want to know. Historically, around 300 to 400 grants per year. So if there's 2, then like 150 to 200 grants per year. Or per cycle. So likely 100 to 250. I mean, that doesn't make sense because it said 250 plus, then this would be 500 plus. Either way, an overall 2,000 would then make sense for the 10%. Either way, I don't think it's doing math. I think this is just trying to pull numbers, and for every different thing, it's not consulting and making sure things are consistent. Whatever. Because you can't just find the numbers, so it's just making stuff up. Yeah, non-deterministic math. Because no official figures released, so it's just guessing. And each time he's making a new guess, basically. So the point is, we have less than 10% chance, which honestly is a very high chance. Right? If, let's say, 1 in 10 gets it, that's a very high chance. Now, what it doesn't say is how much. Yeah, like Epic officially states the average grants range for also Epic, same problem, right? Epic range average from 5 to 75,000. YouTube has this problem too. When an average is like such a massive range, that is no longer an average. The average is a single number. You can do like slightly, you can open it slightly, but 5 to 75 is not an average. That's just the range at that point, effectively. Certainty of death, small chance of success. What are we waiting for? I mean, to be fair, that is the summary of life, right? Just regular life. We're all definitely gonna die, and there's a small chance for us to be successful during the life. Let's do it. That is just life. Where is the... Did I close the submission page? Oh, I totally closed the submission page, didn't I? I did. So, if we count that as being our trailer, we have then still need to fill out this part specifically. Elevator pitch, maximum 225 characters, full project details, and some of the unique features of the project. This is going to be big. This is going to be big. So, we're probably going to focus on this tomorrow. Trying to figure out our elevator pitch, our full project details, and what makes it unique. And then, figure out what we want to say for all those sections. Because I think everything else we will have, right? How did you hear about mega grants? Other. I can Google. Well, I mean, I'll just do social media. I mean, I guess I still have to fill something out. I can Google. There you go. I'm not actually going to submit this, but project type games. Oh. Action adventure? Would my game be considered action adventure? It doesn't fit into anything else except other. It's either action adventure or other. It is action. So I guess action adventure? We'll also need to provide, do a project build. It is in a prototype. I love this question. Is your project currently in Unreal Engine or Unreal Editor for Fortnite? And one of the options is no. Would you like a carrot? No, are you eating a carrot or are you eating a pear? No. I think you have to use Unreal to get a Mega Grant. No, you don't. But I just love how it just says no. That's the thing that I just like. It just says no. Not like I'm not using Unreal or but no. Yeah, Godog got a Mega Grant. Why do you write it out like that? Is your project open source? And does it give it back to the 3D community? And or My project gives back to the 3D. I guess mine would be my project gives back to the 3D community. Because technically I can say I make tutorials and I stream everything, which people can use to learn. So that's going to be my thing. To make sure you pronounce it without impropriety. Impropriety. If that's an actual word, I don't know what it is. I've heard many ways of pronouncing Godot. Some people say Godot. I say Godot. And I don't care. I don't care which it is. But yeah, I'm going to be selecting my project is back there. So actually, we need to also fill this out. The elevated bridge, the full. So all of this we'll do tomorrow. Then funding will be here. Because I'm going to be asking what for 46? 46. It's either Godot or Godot. Like a Mexican cat? Wait, what? It's like a robot head. Oh, that's why. Oh, Gato. Nah. Nah. Have you secured additional funding for the project? No. Please include a high-level budget, i.e. X dollar funding for developer training, hiring, engineers, etc. So this is just the numbers number. Yeah, we can do that. The numbers here are going to be these numbers. Card art, 15,000. Music, 8,000. Concept art, 7,000. Not including... And then I'll just do the after-tax, pre-tax. Yeah, we'll take care of this. I mean, theoretically, we can do another pass of the trailer, but we'll be in a good spot to submit probably by the end of the month. Is what I'm thinking. I think we don't wait till the deadline. I think we submit at the end of the month. I say end of the month pretty much because that is when I'm going to be doing the package build, and that gives me a little more time to do a few more bug fixes. Who are you asking for money here? The thing that we've been talking about. The Epic Mega Grant. And that's what I'm asking money for. Or from. The Mega Grant. Yep. So. Mega Man. A little different. A little different. But both mega. Both mega. Oh. The thing is, like, right, you can reapply as many times as you want. You just need to make sure you have substantial, like, changes. My budget for card art is 15,000. So mathematically, I will have approximately enough for it. I think I think I need another 7,000. Okay, well, it would take me over a year. So 15 months would mean that it would put me in by October or so of next year. I might have enough saved up to just do the card art because of Patreon. Yeah, I heard of Mega Grants before? Yeah, Epic just gives you money. Basically. Effectively, and no strings attached. Here's some money. Although getting it is very difficult. Freaking PCGEX did not get a Mega Grant, which is crazy to me. That is like the most community thing there is. And they didn't get a Mega Grant. I felt like, yeah, that for sure, that should be getting a Mega Grant. But nope. I don't know what the submission was, to be fair, right? Maybe the submission just wasn't very good. Not that the PCGX is not very good. I think maybe just the submission wasn't very good. But no way of knowing. All I know is I didn't get it. So yeah, I'll have... I'd be able to afford it roughly October. I mean, I could start it before, obviously. But I'd have enough money saved up, assuming that I flatline for over a year in terms of the Patreon earnings. Which probably won't flatline. It'll probably either go up or down. Hopefully up. So I can, hire someone to do the card art. That's the big one. Music is also big, but like music, at least I can find music and just incorporate it in. Right? I can also find sound effects and incorporate it in. I can't do the card art. There's just no way. There's certain things I just cannot do in any form. Presumably they assess whether they make it back again in sales. They don't. It's not a. They don't. You don't have to pay it back, Max. It's a grant. They just give you money. They take. You don't have to pay them a single dollar. They give you the money and then that's it. There's no like they own any part of it. The only part they own is what you have submitted. So if they want to show that your trailer and stuff, whatever you submit, they can do that. From my understanding. But yeah, you don't have to pay anything back. That's it. There's no recuperating for them for this. It's just good publicity. So you don't have to put your game on the Epic Game Store. Again, they just give you money. There's no Epic Game Store exclusivity or there's nothing. They just give you money. Must be tax deductible for them? Oh yeah, probably. I imagine so. It's not tax deductible for you. If you receive it, you gotta pay taxes on all that money. Which is why my 30,000 becomes 46,000 because taxes. So, and also, just because I'm asking for that much doesn't mean I'm gonna get that much. They have more money than God, so why not, I guess? I mean, you say that, but they're freaking Tim Sweeney is crying. Right? You not see what he's been posting? He's basically crying about not making enough money. Yeah, but that's not how. That's like a tax break or a tax refund. You're still losing money, right? If you give to a charity, it's not like you're getting money. No, you're just losing effectively less money. You still lost money, but you're losing not as much money as that number because some of it, right? That's all it means. but it's very much still a loss of money. My heart bleeds for him. I know, just that's why you have that that Twitch heart icon. It's for Tim Sweeney. You're better director where your money goes. I mean, yeah. We'll see. We'll see. You know. I'm hopeful, but I'm not expecting it. Right? Because I genuinely just, I could not find like a list of like, here's the submissions of someone. Like if I had a point of reference, like some good points of reference, like here's the ones that got it, here's what they submitted, right? Then I could be like, okay, well, let me do things like that because that's what they want. But because I have like no real points of reference, no idea. I'm gonna try my best and go from there. And if anything, I can reapply. Yep. Worst case scenario, I don't get it. I don't get it again next year. And then I just need to hopefully get enough, save enough money to get the card art. And then maybe in 2028, I will go early access. I don't know. Or I need to blow up. I need to blow up on on YouTube. Get that ad revenue like 10x'd. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. It's been fun. We have a trailer. I'm pretty pleased with the trailer. I'll probably make some adjustments, but you know. You need to come up with a good TikTok dance. See, that's hard. I'd rather just put if I just put kittens up there, people will watch. I don't think I need a TikTok dance. I just need some kittens. People love kittens. I feel like that's easier. All I have to do is just get a bunch of kittens and just be like, buy the game or the kittens starve. And then I'll need to figure out, I need to like look into like if this then that. Every time the someone buys a game, the cats will get a little bit of a little pebble of food will be dispensed for every bit of every sale of the game. So if you don't want the kittens to starve, you're gonna need to buy a lot of the games. It'll be perfect. No one's gonna want to be like, oh no, you can't let the cat starve. That would be cruel. You're trying to be a jack of all trades for your game development? Maybe cultivating and collecting people prepared to do voice acting. You do need to build a metahuman's facial movement capture helmet, though. I mean, best of luck. I mean, look, I'm a generalist, but I know my strengths and weaknesses. Even generalists have weaknesses, right? So either you need to be okay with not having something be of equal level to your strength, right? Because obviously if your weakness is not as good as your strength, right? Everyone has strength and a weakness. So if you're fine with that, then yeah, you can use, you'll be fine. But if that weakness is not up to your standards, then it's fine to look elsewhere. Right? Could I do the audio? I'm not from scratch, but I can find music and I can, like, you know, figure it out. Yeah. Could I do the effects? Yeah. But I know that I'm not very good at it, and it's going to take a long time for me to like get good enough where I would be satisfied. So at that point, I feel like it's better to look for help. That's me. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for joining me today. Hope you had fun. We got ourselves a trailer. Tomorrow, writing stuff. Fun. Yes, very budget dependent. Absolutely. Or having good friends. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your night. I'll be back tomorrow at 6:30 Pacific as always. Hope to see you guys then, and take care. Have a good night, guys. Bye-bye.